Coach, you got behind the eight ball right away. I know you don't like that start. Can you explain why the start was so bad?
Yeah, it's I was shocked at the start, the way we didn't start on time. Just our inability to go through people, to make things too easy to enter our zone, to get to the front of our net. Just details of the game that, the hard parts of the game that were clearly lacking tonight.
How much of a factor did the trades have in the slow start?
Yeah, I mean, on the surface, it certainly appears that way, but I mean, we got to be mature and professional in there, and everybody's got a job to do, and they have to move on. It's part of the game, and especially our older guys that have been through the other version of it when we're adding and seeing teams subtract, and it shouldn't change your mindset or your attention to detail or your willingness to sacrifice for your teammates.
What was your message after the first period? It seemed the game got better for you guys as the game progressed.
It was, throw system X and O's out. Let's start winning battles. Let's start going through people. Let's start competing harder on pucks. Let's be first to them. Let's race back and be available for our D-man on breakouts. Let's execute our passing coming out of our own end. Too many times we're trying to throw a puck, 80 feet east-west, and it's blowing up on our sticks, where we can make things simpler by racing back, getting available for each other, supporting the puck, and making things a lot easier on ourselves.
You don't get much practice time with two more games this weekend. What will you focus on, and what will be the message ahead of Kitchener games?
Well, I mean, the message is, it ain't getting any easier going against that team. And I told the guys, as a team, we beat this season and had one of our best games. And we have to, reflect on that performance and the way we battled for each other, the sacrifices we made, our commitment to defending as a group. That certainly was there in that home win against Kitchener. And so we've proven we can beat that team, and we got to be at our best.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.
Hi, I'm Dan Gemus, CEO of the Dan Gemus Real Estate Team. When you think real estate in Windsor and Essex County, think of the Dan Gemus Team. We're here to help every step of the way. Learn more at dangemus.com.
Roberto, welcome to Windsor. Probably not the game that you wanted to have as your first game. Just talk about the game first.
I think it was just a long day. I think our team just came out flat today in the first shift, especially maybe an on. It wasn't the start that we were looking for, or the juice that we were looking for with new guys coming in. But I think we battled back in the second, just with the bench and the morale and the culture from us. I think tomorrow going into Kitchener, it's obviously going to be a different story. Spoke about it in the room, and I think we're all juiced and ready to go because this team's already beaten them. So I think if we can beat the first place team, why can't we beat any other team?
Can you talk about how difficult it is to go from one team to another and play in a game right away? That's got to be difficult, isn't it?
Yeah, especially coming from Saginaw. It's such a unique style of play. Our style's kind of like gung-ho, do your thing and fly around. And coming here, I kind of got the freedom to do that. So I think once I settled in the second period, I kind of felt more comfortable and I can start making my plays. But first period, I think I was tense and a little bit antsy. But yeah, I think just that's the main part.
And you don't even get any practice time too, so that's got to be difficult, isn't it?
Yeah, I came in pretty early just to get some video done, but obviously it's not exactly easy to slam 25 minutes of video straight into your head and go out and play, but tried my best and I think I'll just go over it tonight and build from it.
Can you describe the emotions that you've had being dealt from Saginaw to Windsor? It must have been a wild roller coaster of emotions.
Yeah, it's definitely difficult leaving my billet family I've been with for 5 years, so they've been like another family to me, so it's extremely hard. Some of my best friends on that team, so it's obviously difficult as well, but still keep in touch with them. Obviously we played them a couple more times, so it'd be nice to see them, but yeah, I think mainly just missing my friends and billet family, but other than that, ready to get started with new friends here and new team.
Why don't you give fans an idea of what type of player you are?
Gritty, competitive, will get in your face, shut down D for you. Got that offense too as well. Can skate, can move, but mainly know me for shutdown D.
What have the coaches told you about your role with the hockey club?
Exactly that. Kind of just be that steady older guy for us in the back end. When you have the chance to go, green light's all yours. Play your game and don't change anything about it.
You're never too old to play in the mud. The only thing that changes are the toys.
No, that was a tough game, wasn't it? Your thoughts on the game?
We just didn't come ready to play. I mean, after the first period, it's 8-3 or 8-2, whatever it is. Like, it's tough to claw back in games like that when you're down 5 after 1. And I honestly didn't think we showed a little bit of a compete and fight towards the end of the second and the third, but that start is unacceptable, and we know it in the room, and we simply just have to be better.
Can you explain why the start was so bad?
It's just intensity. We were losing one-on-one battles. We weren't getting available. We weren't getting open for breakouts. There's just a lot of stuff. We weren't willing to put our bodies on the line for our teammates, and that's what you got to do to win hockey games.
Was the slow start because of the trades today?
I think you can only put so much into that. I mean, at the end of the day, there's however many other guys on the team than just the 2 guys that played tonight that are new, and I think it should be, maybe those guys will be a little bit slow at the 8s, but everybody else should be able to pick them up, and it just didn't happen, and it's unfortunate that it didn't happen.
What kind of belief is in the room that you guys can actually turn this around?
There is belief. We know we can play well. We've proven it. We don't. Our team's not bad at all. We can score. I think we just got to focus more on the defensive side of the puck and take care of our own end first. And then we're going to score even more goals.
Doesn't get any easier. You play Kitchener. You've had some success against them, though.
Yeah, that's a good team over there in Kitchener. We're gonna have to bring our A stuff this weekend. But yeah, like I said before, we've proven we can beat them. We beat them once already this year, and if we bring our stuff, we can hang around with anybody.
Thanks, no.
Hi, I'm Dan Gemus, CEO of the Dan Gemus Real Estate Team. When you think real estate in Windsor and Essex County, think of the Dan Gemus Team. We're here to help every step of the way. Learn more at dangemus.com.